So next month I am turning 56 years old. Like, how did that happen? Do the math with me. 1970 is when I was born. 1990 was only 10 years ago. So you add those together, how does that add up to 56? I just don't get it. Anyways, it's really weird. It feels like when I tell people that right now I'm 55, I'm not going to push it and say I'm 56 yet. But when I tell people how old I am, saying those words with that in front of it just feels like a lie. It just feels so awkward. I don't get it. Anyways, I don't feel like I'm that age. I feel like I'm probably late 30s, early 40s. I wouldn't go as far as like early 30s because I had a lot more energy then and I was still going out to the nightclubs. And late 30s, early 40s, I wasn't as interested in it anymore. Yeah, we used to go out with friends and stuff, but more in a lounge setting or a sports bar setting. But now I'm 55 and I'm quite comfortable just staying at home all the time. We do go to some movies and occasionally out for suppers and things like that, and maybe to friends' houses. But I'm comfortable with all that. But wow, turning 56. I think that maybe for myself, it has a lot to do with the fact that I did never have any kids. And I don't have kids, I don't have grandkids. So technically, I think I'm still a teenager. I'm still the baby of the family. I'm still that kid myself. I think my life is pretty chill and relaxed, and I really like that. I'm still working. I still have a full-time job, and unless I win the lottery, which I probably won't because I don't play. My husband does though, so fingers crossed. I will probably be working till I'm 65. I might try and push it at 60, but we'll see. So anyway, I am still working, not retired. I don't have kids. We do have our fur kids. They do call me mom. um, Anyways, they're my kids and they're pretty easy. I can hear one barking outside at me right now, but he's just enjoying it because the sun's finally out. And I do have this little guy on my lap because he's kind of feeling a little bit weird right now. He's had something going on with his eye lately. So I thought I'd sit him on my lap while I had a little yap session. Um, yeah, life's pretty chill for us, and we just come and go. We don't have to answer to anybody, and it is kind of good. We have our house. I have my yard. I do most of the yard work because I like doing that sort of thing. My husband doesn't like that. He likes his sports, so he watches a lot of football. That's where he is right now. He went to an overnight game in another city, and so I enjoyed having yesterday to myself. I slept last night with myself, and I like that because I can just like throw the remotes on the one side of the bed. I have all the dogs up there with me. I can fall asleep with the TV on, and it was pretty good. And this morning I woke up. I didn't have anybody bugging me in the morning, and then I just got up and got ready, made myself a nice quiet cup of coffee, and here I am. So that is typical days and it might sound boring to some, but to me it's good. I have 3 weeks holidays coming up right away, and I'll be just hanging out at home. Hopefully the weather is going to be nice. It's been a pretty crappy year so far, but it is only June, middle of June almost. So I'll be puttering in my yard. We have an inflatable hot tub in our backyard, which we like to go in, and I spend a lot of time in there in the summer because it's just relaxing. And like I said, no responsibilities other than ourselves. Well, and I have the responsibility of visiting my grandma and trying to support my mom in looking after my grandma as well. Tell me what you do as a Gen Xer. If you're still around my age, you're kind of, I like to call myself a junior senior because I'm not a senior yet. But I do qualify for some of the senior things, like for 55 at Denny's, you get the discount. I found a few places where you get a discount. Rona on Tuesdays, first Tuesday of the month, I believe it is, you get 10% off. So yeah, I'm a junior senior. I don't mind being a junior senior. I think I start getting used to saying that more. But anyway, if you're a junior senior yourself, what are your days like? And do you have kids? And if you don't have kids, what do your days look like? So if you're a junior senior, or if you are a Gen Xer, like and subscribe to my channel. And I'd love to see more of you. I'd love to share these things with you. I'm loving doing YouTube. I find that it's taking me down a lot of old memories, and I just think it's great. And I hope to see you here more.